So in today's video, I'm going to be memeing on the ranked ladder, trying to rebuild a team I played back in X and Y. This is the first time that Smeargle and all of these Pokemon have been together in a Switch era game, and I made an adaptation with the moves and adding terrestrialization to the mix as well to create a very spicy team to play in Regulation F. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to showcase some of those battles, the good and the bad, the ugly. So thanks for tuning in. Monkey Dory, interesting. They have a lot of monkeys on their team. Annihilape, they got a Venomoth. Okay, so this is kind of spicy as well. So we might be in a good position. I'm trying to think what I should bring in here. Trevenant looks pretty good, honestly. Like, Trevenant legitimately looks like a threat. I might want to get rid of Phantom Force, I was just thinking. I have Phantom Force on Trevenant right now. I might just put Shadow Claw. I might make that change after this battle, we'll see. Honestly, Gardevoir looks kind of good here too. I'll bring in Trevenant to lead. Interesting. I'll try bringing this team. This is going to be a very spicy first battle. I'm going to bring Swalot in the back. This is seriously one, like, if you look at the current meta for Regulation F and you look at my team, it doesn't, they're not in the same format for sure. Like, this team is ridiculously spicy. Alright, they lead Annihilape and Grimmsnarl. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm gonna go for a Reflect, then I'm gonna Terra, but I'm actually gonna go for Curse. The interesting thing about Curse on Trevenant is when he's still in a Ghost form, I can like use Curse and deal damage over time to other Pokemon. But whenever I Terra, which is a Terra Fairy, I get the minus speed plus attack plus defense. Okay, so they Terra into Terra Fairy as well. Alright, let's see what they decide to do turn one. Very interesting that we're both Terra Fairy here. Okay. Come on, Trevenant, you gotta bulk it out. This is a Harvest Citrus Berry Trevenant as well. That's the main reason why I wanted to run Phantom Force, was because I thought that that would be good for getting Harvests back. Okay, so it goes for Taunt, very interesting. I guess I'm gonna have to switch out Meowstic here. Okay. I think I'll bring in Swalot as like a safe pivot, since it does have Life Orb on it, and I'm gonna go for Horn Leech into Annihilape. So I'm at +1 attack on Trevenant currently, and +1 defense. Let's see what ends up happening. This is a super spicy start. Alright, in comes Swalot. The fact that I'm running a Swalot is hilarious. But I legitimately did back in the day. I ran a mixed attacking Swalot on this team. It was the generation when Poison actually became good. Okay, so it has leftovers, it looks like. So we have to be careful because it does have Rage Fist. Honestly, I'm just gonna go for a Swords Dance and another Curse. I don't know if they'll use Taunt. See, that's a little unfortunate because I do have Misty Terrain on my Meowstic. Okay, so they just go for Rage Fist here. Does a decent chunk. Of course I get fully parried. It's a little unfortunate. Okay. We do get a little bit of health back here at the end of the turn. And I might even just go for a protect. I'm gonna try again to go for a curse. If we can somehow bulk out Trevenant and they have no way of removing our stats, that would be pretty advantageous for us. Dang, they go for the swagger. Some risk for reward right there. If it hits itself into confusion, that would be pretty dope. Okay, it uses Rage Fist, but fortunately, we did protect that turn. Come on, don't para. Okay. Alright, pretty intense start. We pretty much have to hope that Annihilape hits itself in confusion this turn. Hopefully that's the case. It's a little scary. They're definitely gonna swagger. Okay, I guess we're Thunder Wave into Swalot. Makes sense. If they break out of confusion, that would be kind of brutal. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what they did. Okay, they went for Trevenant though. Unfortunately, Swalot's fully paralyzed. See, that's annoying. But the bad part about that is now we kind of beefed up. Rage Fist. I guess that's the main downside here. Dang, they got so lucky with that swagger. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can... The fully paralyzes are kind of killing me right now. Alright, please. Please hit itself in confusion. Please hit itself in confusion. Please, please, please. Come on, RNG. Please, 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 please. That's so brutal. Yeah, I think that's pretty much... I think that's game already. Actually, I played a game yesterday where I got frozen 3 times by Ice Beam. 3 of my Pokemon, the very first turn the Ice Beam hit me, it froze. I was like confused by that. I didn't know that was like... How, I was like, is there an item that increases freeze potential? Because it was from a Iron Bundle, and somehow every single Ice Beam it hit on me froze something on my team. Yeah, that's looking pretty bad. I mean, they're definitely gonna just target. Here, I'm just gonna quit this match. There's no way I can win this. The pretty much like the RNG kind of. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say is this team is kind of requires us to get kind of lucky too. But some of that was kind of brutal, to be fair. Alright, this already looks like it's going to be a pain. We got Pincurchin for terrain. Interesting. What should I lead here? I mean, honestly, Scrafty looks pretty dang good here. Maybe I lead Scrafty plus Meowstic. And then I bring... Maybe I need to Terra Gardevoir this match. Or maybe I Terra Swalot. I'm gonna try to bring this. Alright, this is our second battle. Let's see how it goes. Alright. See how the start of this match. What did they decide to lead? Chien-Pao plus Dragonite. Okay. Just going for the classic. I guess it was a good idea to lead Scrafty then. I'm gonna fake out Chien-Pao and then go for Trick Room. They could potentially be Terraflying Dragonite, but I doubt it. Get a Dragon Claw into Meowstic, that's fine. I get Trick Room up. Already a really great start for me. They're more than likely going to switch out Chien-Pao. So I'm going to attack. I'm going to knock off on Dragonite and go for Reflect. Wow, the fact that they didn't switch out Chien-Pao here is nuts. Oh, they used Sucker Punch. Interesting. Alright, what do we get rid of? Choice Band, that's solid. So we should be able to live that. I'm gonna Drain Punch into Chien-Pao now, because... of course. I think I'm gonna go for the Misty Terrain. Alright, good call to go for Extreme Speed. But we should be able to get rid of Chien-Pao now. Alright, pretty solid start. And that's fine to get rid of Meowstic, because now we get a free switch in, and we have Trick Room up. Honestly, I feel like... I know this seems weird to bring in Swalot here. But I have Ice Punch. Okay. And they got Iron Hands. I think I'm gonna go for Knock Off into Iron Hands. And go for Sword Stance on Swalot. It's gonna be a very interesting situation for sure. Alright, they go for Fake out on the Scrafty, good call. Okay. Let's see what happens. They Dragon Claw on the Swalot, which I can eat up nicely because of Reflect. So what I'm gonna do here, actually... I'm gonna Terra Ground and go into Iron Hands. Because this is a Terra Ground Swalot. Let's go. If I get a win with Swalot, that would be amazing. Come on. I don't think this will one-shot at this range, but it'll still do a decent chunk of damage. Holy! Did you see that? I think my knockoff is, if I don't get fully parried, it's gonna knock out Iron Hands. Holy! That was amazing. Alright, this is a Lumberry. Yo, my team is straight up wrecking right now. We took down Chien-Pao Dragonite combo. Alright, Trick Room's over, but I think it's okay. What do they have in the back? Cerebral Edge. Okay, this is good. It kind of forces them to Terra. I'm just gonna go for Knockoff into Cerebral Edge and go for Ice Punch into Dragonite just to remove it. Because they don't have Protect since they had Choice Band. I think it might be Terra Grass Cerebral Edge, which would be great because then I can hit it with a Ice Punch after. So it's normal. What? Wait, what? So I could have gone for Drain Punch here? Let's see if that removes me. They got a crit. GG. I mean, it's not game. I'm just saying, like, good job, I guess. Knocking out Scrafty. Go for Ice Spinner, which we could take. And then I can one-shot it. Alright, sick. Looking good so far. Get that healing back. So now I have Gardevoir in the back. Which, for the most part... Oh my gosh, I got Flash Fire, so it can't even hit me with a fire move here. I'm trying to think what to do. I'm just gonna go for Terra Blast. So it goes for Shadow Claw, and this is a weakness policy, Gardevoir. So that's gonna actually help me out a bit here. Wow. I think this is the end gaming. I think this is definitely the game over right here. Alright, we got a pretty solid match here with our team. Wow. Okay. I'll take it. GG. That might be a Surging Strike. Urshifu, potentially? Alright, this is going to be a very tough battle. I can already tell. I'm thinking leading Scrafty plus... Dang, this is a tough one, actually. Maybe Meowstic and Scrafty lead, and then I'll bring Gardevoir plus Trevenant in the back line. Alright, we'll give it a shot. Yeah, this team's super spicy for Regulation F. Let's see if we can manage. So they lead Gholdengo plus Landorus. Okay. Right. Trying to think what I should do turn one. Fake out into Landorus and then go for Trick Room for sure. I might get one shot here, honestly, by the Gholdengo. I have no idea. Guess we'll find out. Like, if it's choice specs and it goes for Shadow Ball, I might just die. And that might be kind of sad. Oh my. I just barely lived. No way. Alright, I'm gonna actually use knockoff into Landorus and go for I think I'm gonna go for Light Screen. I think it's more important to have Light Screen up in this battle. Okay. Interesting. So is that a special variant or something? Isn't that a special attack? Okay, so they're locked in a Shadow Ball. Of course. Like, what are the chances? That's so brutal. I got intimidated. But it doesn't seem to matter here. Just gonna go for Snarl. I'll use Protect one turn, just to scope. Because they might Shadow Ball into Gardevoir. I don't want to rush into a Terra just yet. And if I Snarl, I might be able to take advantage of getting weakness policy off. We'll see though. Yeah, it looks like it's like a special attacker or something. Alright, I'm just gonna attack. I think we could just almost one-shot it. Yeah, we're faster anyways in Trick Room. Just get rid of Gholdengo. Gardevoir avoids it, that's pretty solid. Alright, what do they have now? So we still have our Terra, which is good. They have Hisuian Decidueye. I'm gonna switch in Trevenant here. And go for Dazzling Gleam. That way I can have Intimidate if we need it for the like post game. Yeah, I mean maybe it could have been good to have Reflect up, but I'm hoping that maybe we can just one shot with Dazzling Gleam here. It could be Sash though. Oh wow, it barely lives. Alright, so we are able to take that fortunately. Right. I'm gonna Terra Trevenant and go for Curse. Because if they use triple arrow again, I'll be able to tank it as a fairy type. Because it's neutral right now. And they're definitely gonna use the fighting move again here. Okay, we get our Citrus Berry off. Ouch, got a burn on Gardevoir, which doesn't actually matter. At least it wasn't on Trevenant. Okay, get that health back. Should be able to tank. Whoa, they went for Leaf Blade into Gardevoir. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, at least we'll remove these Pokemon, and so far looking really good. We get a free Curse up. And I'm thinking whatever the backline is, we could probably deal with it. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Maybe our Harvest will activate here too. We'll see. That'd be great if it did. Okay, it doesn't look like it did. Is this... Okay, Urshifu. Yeah. They have to pick a target. Oh my gosh, please don't flinch, please don't flinch. Please don't flinch, please don't flinch. Oh wait, I guess it doesn't matter. Gardevoir took care of it. Alright, GG. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is insane so far. They're running a Sand team, and it's like they got the classic duo, Tyranitar and Excadrill. Just kind of a problem. I guess I'll just leave Meowstic plus Scrafty. I'll bring... I think we have the Terra potentially. Or Swalot, maybe. And then I'll bring Trevenant in the back, I'm thinking. I mean, there's potential here. But this is definitely not going to be a walk in the park. A lot of hard hitters. Plus, Tyranitar does kind of threaten our team a little. Alright, so they lead Amoonguss plus Dragonite. This is actually pretty good. This is a pretty solid start, I would actually argue. Hmm. Wait, I'm pretty sure I can actually fake out Dragonite because its attack dropped here. I'm gonna Misty Terrain so I can't be spored. Trying to play this smart. Yeah. It's definitely multi-scale. So now I can actually go for knockoff. Interesting enough, they went for Pollen Puff turn 1. I think I'm gonna Trick Room instead of using Reflect here. So I can guarantee I actually can get off Trick Room. Okay, they actually switch out. That works out. Into Tyranitar. So this might be Assault Vest. We'll see. Interesting enough that they... I mean, maybe they assume I wasn't going to hit it with a fighting move, obviously, right? Okay, it has Smooth Rock. It might be Terra Flying Tyranitar. I'm going to switch out Scrafty here. We'll Reflect next turn. Because I'm thinking they're going to Terra Flying or something. They're not going to keep Tyranitar as... because I could just one-shot it with Drain Punch. Alright, let me Reflect and switch in Swalot. Then I can set up Swords Dance. If they don't Terra here, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, they didn't Terra? Maybe they just want to get up Sand. And they try to use Spore while I have Misty Terrain on the field. They said Stealth Rock? Wait, what? None of this is computing for me personally. Let me see, I might be able to preserve Meowstic at this point. I'm thinking I want to try to set up with Swalot and Terra it in this fight. So I have 2 more turns of Misty Terrain. Yeah, I'm going to switch in Scrafty here. Because I can lower Tyranitar's attack. And honestly, the Stealth Rock doesn't really matter that much. Okay. Death Intimidate. Pollen Puff. Sure. Okay. Oh, jeez. Fortunately, I can eat that. I wonder how much a +2 Ice Punch does the Amoonguss. I'm surprised. Like, I honestly, this Tyranitar is not that big of a threat right now. Instead of using Fake Out, I'm just going to knock off on Amoonguss here. Because I just want to remove it if I can. They're definitely not going to expect an Ice Punch. So they actually protect with Tyranitar. Which is kind of funny. Alright, let's see. Dang it, they're gonna Citrus Berry here. So my knockoff isn't gonna matter. It's part of it. Dang, that would have been insane if I could have got off first, but I knew Swalot was faster, but it's honestly my best attack to use here. I don't really, like, the Tyranitar is kind of just like sitting on the field doing nothing. Okay. So I think there's one more turn of Trick Room. I'm just gonna double target Amoonguss here. I'm hoping that somehow we can remove it before anything too bad happens here. Okay, it goes for Clear Smog on Swalot, which is actually fine. That's actually pretty solid. Because we get the knockoff now into Excadrill. And we do have Terra Ground. It has leftovers? What? Why? Does it have evasion clause or something? I think it has two abilities for Sand, one that doubles its speed and one increases its invasion. I think so. That'd be kind of wild if that's the case. I've just been kind of letting Scrafty sit on the field. In comes Dragonite again. Yeah, kind of a problem. So what I'm gonna do here is actually protect on Swalot, just to stall out a turn. And bring in Meowstic. Because we can intimidate with Scrafty. There's a lot of value with that during this fight. If we can get any value with Meowstic here, that'd be good, but it's kind of just like a sack swap. Okay, we live that. And they go for Earthquake. It might be choice banded Dragonite. I don't know. I don't think we really saw just yet. Or I just don't remember, at least. Alright, I'm gonna bring in Scrafty just to get the attack drops off, and we have Fake Out as well. So that'll be very useful. I'm trying to think what is the better call here. I'll Ice Punch into Dragonite and I'll Fake Out the Excadrill slot, I think. Maybe I should have done it the opposite. Because I'm pretty confident we would have removed Excadrill here with Terra Blast. I don't know if an Ice Punch at this range will actually be enough to knock out Dragonite. I mean, it's a Swalot after all. We got our Swords Dance removed from us. Alright, let's find out what they want to do. Okay, so it's Terra Normal. Makes sense. Good call. Now we know for a fact that it won't one-shot it. But now they can't really use Earthquake here either. So there's that. Alright, let's see. Okay. They're gonna probably attack Scrafty, right? Doesn't really do anything. Freeze. Okay, no freeze. But now I can actually live in the sand, which is kind of funny. I can actually get some health back. Let's go. I'm just gonna Drain Punch into Dragonite slot. I probably should have just saved Scrafty, actually. But I feel like they can't really remove it. We'll see. Probably better to switch out. Because I think it's choice... Okay, it's not choice band Dragonite. Dang. Thankfully I can take that move though. We get an... Oh, we connect that Drain Punch, which is super good for our Scrafty. Get that health back. We can Terra Blast into Tyranitar now. Do a nice chunk of damage. I mean, it's just, I'm at neutral attack currently. It's still pretty respectable. It's a 2-hit KO with no Swords Dance. Alright, so in this scenario, what I'll do... I could play it safe. I could go for Protect and switch in Trevenant. So I can get another Intimidate off. So it's kind of better to do stuff like this. That way it just kind of neutralizes the Excadrill and Tyranitar to such a degree that they can't really do anything. And we haven't seen a Dark move on Tyranitar yet, so it might not even have a Dark move. Alright, they just go for Protect. That was actually pretty solid for us then. I could probably just leave Trevenant in here. Instead of switching in Scrafty. But I'll switch in Scrafty. Because I'm pretty sure they're faster. Just because both of these are negatives. Both of these are Brave Nature. So I'm gonna go for Terra Blast into Excadrill and bring in Scrafty. Yeah, so that's pretty much game. There's not much they're gonna be able to do, especially with this another Intimidate coming on in from Scrafty. Yeah, this was a pretty wild team that we just faced. I actually have been wanting to build an updated Sand team, because I ran Tyranitar a lot during my push in the circuit. Like, I would never run this team competitively in a tournament, but it's fun to run super spicy teams on the ladder. Because as you can see, we can pretty much make anything work. To some degree. Might not be that consistent, or it might not be very forgiving or have a lot of wiggle room, and they rage quit. GG. Alright. I would say that seems like a good place to call it quits today. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe if you're interested into spicy VGC content. And the Sass Squad is getting stronger each and every day. You have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.